Now, on Good Morning Northwest, the Kellogg graduation off again, on again. This morning, the confusion over who initially canceled the ceremony and why the sheriff has issued a statement.
No confusion over the forecast. It's going to be warm and it's going to be sunny. Got a few high thin clouds. We're going to talk about some of the changes that are coming up.
And a scare in the air. Why fighter jets scrambled to chase a small plane before it went down, killing everyone on board. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance. Derek's off this morning. It is Monday, June 5th. Let's get right to that first alert forecast with our pal, Mark Peterson.
All right, going to be sunny and it's going to be warm. It's a sunny start, no doubt about that. You had just a few high thin clouds. We're going to see a little bit of cloud cover today. 58 in Coeur d'Alene. Right now we're at 60 officially. We look at the 4 things you need to know as we get going on a Monday. It's going to be hot all week. We're not going to see a change there. 90s by Wednesday. It's going to be storms moving in later on this week, but we do have a cool down coming after some of those storms. So we're going to lay it out for you. Today, yeah, a few clouds out there. That's it. We're going to see more of that into parts of Idaho, but it's going to stay out of eastern Washington, North Idaho, north, right up there by the Canadian line. Should be a gorgeous day today. Temperatures into the mid-80s. Sandpoint, Coeur d'Alene, Bonners Ferry 87 will be at 86. So we'll have that as for Ritzville as well. By temperatures 9 o'clock, we should be at 71, 75 by 10. And our high today, sunny, temperatures into the mid-80s.
Breaking news overnight, a woman died and 3 other people were hospitalized in a 2-car crash on State Route 243 Sunday. According to Washington State Patrol, the crash happened about 11 miles southeast of Mattawa just after 3 yesterday afternoon. A car driven by 31-year-old Kaylee Deskin was headed south and went onto the shoulder, then overcorrected, hitting the front of a car headed north. 59-year-old Maria Quijano, the passenger in the northbound car, died at the scene. The driver of that car and both people in the southbound car were injured and taken to the hospital. Deskin has been charged with second-degree negligent driving. The cause of the crash is under investigation. This morning, we are learning new details from the Shoshone County Sheriff regarding Kellogg's high school graduation. In a statement released last night, the sheriff says her department did not cancel the graduation, but that it tried to do everything to, quote, keep the peace while enforcing the laws. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with our story.
The Kellogg School District had its high school graduation on Saturday, but the district said the graduation set for June 2nd was postponed due to a protest sparked by a misunderstanding over why a student wouldn't be allowed to walk. Superintendent Lance Pearson adding that he made the decision after being told by the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office that around 300 people were expected to protest. But Shoshone County Sheriff Holly Lindsay posted on Facebook last night that the decision to cancel was made by the KHS staff. The sheriff says during a meeting after the initial protest on Friday, the captain received information that groups from Kootenai County may attend the protest, possibly up to 300 people. The sheriff and county commissioner Dave Dose decided to meet with the superintendent in order to finalize the district's plans. The sheriff says Superintendent Pearson said he couldn't make the decision without consulting other staff members. KHS staff met regarding next steps, where the sheriff says the county commissioner brought up the idea of a compromise that would allow the student to walk. At the meeting, Sheriff Lindsay said she could not guarantee safety of the students, their families, and staff if the graduation went forward. But if there was a graduation, deputies would be there to keep the peace to the best of their ability, and that there would be additional law enforcement agencies on standby. The sheriff says she and the county commissioner left the school while the staff took lunch, and around an hour later, she was informed that KHS decided to cancel the graduation. 4 News Now confirmed with a parent of a graduating senior that the district decided to have an invitation-only graduation on Saturday. And Sheriff Lindsay went on to say, after she was informed of the decision to cancel, quote, the Kellogg School District then issued a press release. Initially, the wording of the press release made it sound like the sheriff's office canceled the graduation. She also added that it was interpreted by the public that she had canceled the graduation. And you can find more about what Sheriff Lindsay said right now on KXLY.com. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Sydney, thanks. A man fired multiple shots in the air during an argument just south of the Pavilion in Riverfront Park Sunday afternoon. Spokane police arrested 27-year-old Ku Lin, who faces multiple charges, including unlawful discharge of a firearm, reckless endangerment, and carrying a firearm without a concealed pistol license. Police say more charges could be pending. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says one man died in a shooting with deputies early yesterday morning. 2 deputies were searching for a wanted man near East Broadway and Northeastern Road in Spokane Valley. Deputies say they encountered an unknown man there and shots were fired. The Sheriff's Office did not say who shot first. The man died at the scene. Deputies say they saw a firearm on the ground near him. No other people or deputies were hurt during the shooting. The man's identity will be released by the medical examiner. A brush fire is burning in Orondo in central Washington. Level 1 evacuation warnings are in place, meaning people who live there should be ready to leave. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office says the fire has burned about 75 acres so far, and those level 1 evacuations are in place for people living east of Fisher Lane, near the crest to the plateau. As of early yesterday, the fire just about 10% contained. The Sheriff's Office advised you not to go in that area. Good Morning Northwest time is now 5 minutes after 6 o'clock. And checking in with Mark, more heat.
More heat, dry conditions. We talked a little bit about some of the fire danger.
Yeah.
And we're going to see that elevated through the month of July through the entire state of Washington, about half of Oregon. And we're going to see the northern part of Idaho and the areas around Boise a part of that. So you're going to see some fire restrictions firing up probably sooner than later. We're going to have more on your forecast and our heat coming up.
And we're live at Park Road Pool in Spokane Valley this morning, talking all about lifeguard jobs and what you need to know before you hit the pool this summer.
And news from the apartment building collapse in Davenport, Iowa. A body has been pulled from the destruction. The latest from the scene after this break.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app. 4 News Now. Expect more on air, online, and on the app.
Hi, Kylie here with Dad at Parker Toyota. We know finding time during the busy week to schedule your service maintenance can be difficult. That's why we've expanded our hours. We're now open Sundays.
Schedule your oil change, brakes, and other maintenance needs at your convenience online, parkertoyota.com. Our highly trained technicians can get you in and out with our express service.
Experience the no-problem sales and service 7 days a week at Parker Toyota in Coeur d'Alene.
Are you looking for ways to enhance your outdoor space? Look no further than Spokane Boys Nursery. At Spokane Boys Nursery, the goal is to help you find the materials to create the perfect addition to your yard or garden. Pavers to start your patio, the right plants to surround, larger trees and shrubs to create privacy, and the perfect water feature to complete the tranquil environment you aspire to have. So why wait? Visit Spokane Boys today to turn your backyard into a peaceful oasis.
I was scared the night you overdosed, but I was prepared. I brought naloxone with me. I learned when to use it. I learned how to use it. And I know you trusted me to use it. I held your hand tight when you woke up because I wanted you to feel safe. Your life is worth saving, friend, and I would save it again if I had to.
Are you or someone you know blind or legally blind? Want to socialize in a completely safe environment? Introducing Day Out for the Blind Spokane, a nonprofit organization run entirely by volunteers and its blind members. Join Day Out for the Blind today and become a part of a community that offers free activities and occasional outings. All services are free to members. Don't wait, join us now. Visit us on Friday or call to learn more. Day Out for the Blind Spokane.
Wildfires can strike at any time. 4 News Now Fire Watch coverage keeps you safe.
Evacuated the entire town.
4 News Now, alerting you, delivering crucial information when and where you need it to protect your family.
Multiple fires burning right now in both Washington and Idaho.
Tell us about the state of the fire right now.
When every second counts, count on 4 News Now. On TV and on the go with the 4 News Now app. Stay safe all fire season long on 4 News Now.
It is now just about 9 minutes after 6 o'clock. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A sonic boom startled people in Washington, D.C. and 2 states caused by a deadly plane crash. The military says 2 fighter jets were sent to intercept a Cessna when the aircraft entered restricted airspace over Washington, D.C. The jets traveled at supersonic speeds, causing a sonic boom. The small plane later crashed, killing a pilot and 3 passengers. Aviation experts say hypoxia, a loss of consciousness due to a lack of oxygen, may have incapacitated the pilot and those on board. 6 fighters from 3 different locations were tracking the Cessna's progress. The FAA and National Transportation Safety Board will investigate what led to the crash. The body of one of the 3 men who had been missing after the partial collapse of an apartment building in Davenport, Iowa, has been found. Brandon Colvin Sr.'s body was recovered Saturday. 2 other men are still unaccounted for. The discovery of Colvin's body came a day after authorities announced that the search for survivors had been completed, with attention turning to shoring up the structure so recovery efforts could begin. Hundreds of journalists who work for Gannett, the biggest newspaper chain in the country, plan to stage a one-day strikeout today during the media company's annual shareholder meeting. The journalists say Gannett needs new leadership and specifically want shareholders to oust the company's chief executive, Mike Reed. The walkout will see participation from 24 Gannett newspapers across 7 states.
Time for your 10-second takeaway. Real easy. Sunny and warm today. Winds are going to be light. You're going to need some light layers. Drinking your water. Making sure you're taking some time out. Grab the sunglasses as well. 86 the high today.
Hoop Fest just a few weeks away, and organizers say they are looking for more court monitors. Organizers say they will provide you with all the tools and training you need. You don't even have to know much about basketball at all. As an added perk, you'll get free gear, including a t-shirt, shorts, and new shoes courtesy of Under Armour. And we have a link to register for it on KXLY.com. Good morning. Northwest time is now 6:11. Mark just gave us a little taste of what's coming our way in the forecast. He will be fine-tuning that extended forecast, and that's coming up in a little less than 5 minutes. And it is great swimming weather coming up. Destiny Richards is live with how Spokane Valley pools are gearing up to keep you and your family safe.
It's a good day for a drive. Great day for a deal.
Right now, Cooper Tire is offering up to $75 off 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Plus, Perfection Tire will match that rebate for up to $150 off.
Nobody beats perfection.
Kylie and I are excited to show you the rugged good looks and adventurous spirit of this all-new Subaru Outback.
It has a roomy interior and almost 9 inches of ground clearance that make on or off-road driving fun.
Plus, Subaru's legendary safety features like symmetrical all-wheel drive and EyeSight driver assist technology.
Visit ParkerSubaru.com or drop by the dealership to learn why Subaru is Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for 8 years running.
See the Subaru Outback and receive your no-problem customer service at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
I'm a little over my head here.
We can certainly take care of that for you. When you're looking for a company that's noteworthy, look no further than Mainstream Electric.
Emergencies can happen at any moment. We recommend having preparedness kits ready to go at any time. Make sure you and those around you know the 3 wildfire evacuation levels. In a level 1 evacuation, you should get prepared to leave. Conditions could get worse in your area. In a level 2 evacuation, dangerous conditions threaten your location and emergency services may be limited. In a level 3 evacuation, there is an immediate threat and emergency services may not be able to help you. Go to scem.org to review evacuation levels and a list of suggested items to take with you.
4 News Now and STCU are teaming up to highlight and congratulate high school and college graduates. Send us a photo of your senior, and 10 lucky students will be chosen to win a $50 gift card from STCU. Enter your senior photo today at KXLY.com.
You see the look on his face? Hilarious.
I know how you feel. Because I was right here.
My biggest fear was on that.
Always waiting for me.
But I knew I was never alone.
And I would get through it. Because people care.
So walk right in.
Get back on.
Step right up. And to everyone who sees anyone bullying, don't just watch. Act.
Together, we can put an end to bullying.
You can learn more at disney.com/choose-kindness.
It's a good day for a drive. Great day for a deal.
Right now, Cooper Tire is offering up to $75 off 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Plus, Perfection Tire will match that rebate for up to $150 off.
Nobody beats perfection.
4 News Now is brought to you by Colville Toyota.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
It's now 6:14. Pools and aquatic centers are set to open this month in the Spokane area, and lifeguards are still needed to keep everybody safe. In Spokane Valley, pools open in just 2 weeks, and Destiny Richards is live with what you need to know about visiting the pools and maybe applying for a lifeguard position.
That's right. It is that time to go to the pool. Summer hasn't officially started, but it is summer pool weather. We are talking to Kendall this morning about lifeguard jobs. Tell us, for those just joining us, about what you're hiring for right now.
So we are hiring for lifeguards specifically. All of our lifeguards are trained to be water instructors as well, swim instructors. So they get that double position, but we're really hiring for lifeguards.
All right. And what are some things, some reasons why you're still hiring? Because I know you're fully staffed, ready to open, but it's good to have that backup.
Yes. Yeah, so after the COVID-19 pandemic, we're really trying to deepen our roster. We lost a lot of staff. We tend to get a lot of returning staff over the years. So we're trying to build up that roster again. So right now we have about 45 staff. So that leaves us good enough to open all the pools, but we'd like more staff, to cover those different occurrences that happen with staff, and then also be able to offer not only the programs we're currently offering, but more programs as well.
All right. And the pool opens June 17th. What do people need to know about opening day and kind of the different things being offered throughout the summer?
Yeah, so we have all 3 pools opening in Spokane Valley, and then we have open swim that will happen daily, Monday through Friday, and then also on the weekends as well. We have lap swim, water exercise. We're offering swim lessons, which are currently available for registration, as well as swim team. And then we have water safety clinics on the weekends and some other fun activities that will happen throughout the summer.
All right, very nice.
Yeah.
Getting the access to swim lessons for free especially is really great. And we have John in the background, who's been our resident lifeguard, up and watching this morning. You never know what could happen, even on live TV. But we're going to be talking with a former lifeguard just about her experience being a lifeguard in case you're interested in applying. We have not only the pool here at Park Road Pool, but also a water slide. And there are specific rules that families need to know as well for coming here and having fun. Fun and safety have to go together when you're out swimming. So we'll talk about that a little bit later this hour. I'll send it back to the studio.
I appreciate her referencing John, because the whole time I'm like, who's back there just hanging out?
And who's behind those Foster grants?
That's right.
Just want the shades.
Oh my gosh. Some of us know the reference you're making. Some of us younger people do not. But that's okay. That's all right.
It's a line of sunglasses.
It is, indeed. Hey, good air quality. That's good news.
We're doing well. It's the East Coast that's getting the smoke coming out of Canada as it takes it clear across, again, the country. For us, again, good. Forecasted to be in the good throughout the day and into tomorrow. We're going to have some shifting winds, so we'll keep eye on that for the middle of the week. 60 is what we have right now. 58 in Coeur d'Alene. It's a gorgeous start to the day. Look at Winthrop at 42 and then 55 at Moses Lake. Our forecast, 86 degrees day. Mostly sunny, going to be warm. Those winds coming out of the southwest, 5 to 10, which again takes all of what smoke we might see and continues to push it out of the area. 55 for the overnight low, but now northwest winds 5 to 10. And that's where we might see a little bit more smoke come into our area. Mid-50s for the valley, waking up, heading out this morning, 47 Deer Park, 50 into Cheney, looking pretty good. And we have temperatures in the mid to upper 50s throughout North Idaho, looking pretty nice. We look at the satellite and radar, and not much in our area. Now, if you're going to be traveling and you're heading down to the central panhandle or maybe into Boise, you're going to see more potential rain showers there and cloudy conditions. A little cooler, but still, that's what we've got going on there. Forecast radar for our area. Well, Wenatchee, Moses Lake, Grand Coulee, you're going to be fine. You're going to be sunny. We're on sort of the cusp of North Idaho, where they're going to see the cloud cover. This is, again, 6 o'clock tonight. More rain showers just to the east of Grangeville, all the way through Missoula along I-90. Slowly making its way north through Kalispell and up. That's going to be Tuesday morning. We remain dry and fairly clear. So we're looking pretty good. Maybe, again, Wednesday, kicking out a little more cloud cover. Highs day into the mid-80s, 83 into St. Mary's, 81 Kellogg, Pullman. You're going to be at 82 today. Everybody's above average. No doubt about it. Planning forecast, plan on the heat to move in. For Tuesday, it's going to be sunny. It's going to be 88 degrees. I say this and I'll say it again. 71 is that 30-year average. This is so much above average. 20 degrees plus Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, we're going to have 82 degrees, an increased chance. That's about a 60 to 70% chance now of shower and thunderstorm potential. Saturday decreasing, but cool. I had to complete the whole word. It's going to be in the upper 70s, which is going to feel really nice. Overnight lows into the mid 60s, though, towards the end of the week. It's going to get hot. It is 6:19. It is Monday, which means it is our time to give you the pet of the week.
Companions Animal Center doesn't only have cats and dogs for adoption. We also have small animals, like this adorable hamster named Peaches. She is almost 2 years old, loves to hide treats in her pouch, and is very friendly. Hamsters love to burrow, so supply them with plenty of bedding in their habitat and a bowl of sand for sand baths. If you'd like to visit Peaches and all the animals that are available for adoption, visit our center on Atlas Road, just north of Hayden Avenue. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, noon to 6 p.m., and Sunday from noon to 4. For more information on Peaches and tips on how to care for her, just visit our website at companionsanimalcenter.org.
Oh, I hope Peaches finds a family. It's now 6:20. WSU needs a new baseball coach, where Brian Green will be coaching next year, and how the Miami Heat used a fourth quarter comeback to even up the NBA Finals. That's next in sports. Thanks for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Monday. We will be right back.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
These guys will buy our house without even seeing it.
Online buyers use algorithms to treat every seller the same. We work with you personally. We Buy Ugly Houses customizes every purchase to every seller's needs. Call or click to sell quick.
ABC's World News Tonight and 4 News Now.
The team you trust here at home,
across the nation and the world.
When you need information fast.
The crash closed I-90.
When the local story is national news. Those 4 college students murdered in Idaho.
When national stories hit home.
We asked Spokane Police if it has a similar task force.
Watch ABC World News Tonight at 5:30.
And 4 News Now at 6 with Kirsten O'Connor and Aaron Luna. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Spokane's hottest music.
Break me so done with you, girl. I've been popping, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hot 96.9.
Get pampered, relax, invigorate, and rejuvenate. Seven Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa's new North Spokane location is a full-service salon that specializes in achieving this every day. Guests enjoy a complimentary drink with all services, including hair, nails, spa, microblading, full bridal, and more. Our 10,000 square foot spa, one of the largest in the Northwest, accommodates large groups, and walk-ins are welcome too. Seven Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa, a luxury experience accommodating everyone.
Summer storms, sudden, intense, dangerous. 4 News Now First Alert Weather warns you in advance.
Up to quarter-size hail.
Keeping you informed until the threat is past and your family is safe. On the air, on the app, only on 4 News Now.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. Gotta be protected, gotta be dry. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working. Weekend cabin, it's looking good.
Wherever you go, a Ford F-150 is the key to survival. Lease a well-equipped F-150 for just $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Some ideas seem good, but aren't.
These guys will buy our house without even seeing it.
Online buyers use algorithms to treat every seller the same. We work with you personally. We Buy Ugly Houses customizes every purchase to every seller's needs. Call or click to sell quick.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. It looks like there's going to be a help wanted sign at the Washington State baseball offices. According to D1Baseball.com, Cougars baseball coach Brian Green is leaving the program to become the new head coach at Wichita State University. Green had a record of 91 wins and 79 losses over his 4 seasons at WSU. The Cougars had their best season under Green in 2023, winning 29 games, but missed the Pac-12 tournament. Green and Wichita State athletic director Kevin Saul previously worked together at the University of Kentucky. And the Miami Heat defeated the Denver Nuggets 101-98 in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. The Heat were down by as many as 15 points, but mounted a furious fourth-quarter comeback to seal the victory. Gabe Vincent had 23 points. Jimmy Butler added 21 points for Miami. The series is now tied at 1, heading to Miami for Game 3. Tip-off is 5:30 Wednesday night. And you can catch the NBA Finals right here on 4 News Now. That'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
A 13-year-old golf prodigy could already be on the fast track to superstardom. Jaden Song is teeing up later today for a spot at the upcoming U.S. Open in Los Angeles. If he finishes in the top 5, he will be the youngest ever to compete in the U.S. Open.
Too many expectations, but just to go out there and have fun, just learn from the experience because I'm playing with really good players.
The 7th grader teeing off against 89 other players, including former PGA Tour pros and top college players. He's already the youngest player to ever get this far. The U.S. Open has a prize pool of more than $17 million, but even if he gets in and wins, amateurs like Jaden aren't eligible to take home any prize money. In Milwaukee, a pregnant school bus driver's quick thinking helped her save 37 kids from a fire a half a mile from the school. Smoke started filling the bus. Unique Williams says she pulled over and got the kids off the bus. A moment later, the bus was in flames. Due to her fast thinking, everyone was safe. It is now 6:25. As we go to a break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, yet another tourist crossing the line at Yellowstone National Park.
A lot of people have lost a bit of common sense, and they put themselves and the animals in serious danger.
On the heels of images like this, a woman reaching out to pet a bison only to scramble away to safety. And this, a tourist taking a selfie just feet away from another bison. Officials are now sharing a new cautionary tale, investigating tourists who they say this Memorial Day weekend grabbed a baby elk and took it inside their car to the police station.
And if you're getting in the way, not only could you get injured, could the animal get injured or in trouble, but you're actually impeding or hurting their chances for survival.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you how national park officials at Yellowstone and across the country are working to keep visitors and animals safe. With your GMA First Look, I'm Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
My husband and I have never been more active.
Shingles doesn't care.
I go to spin classes with my coworkers.
Good for you. Shingles doesn't care. Because no matter how healthy you feel, your risk of shingles sharply increases after age 50. But Shingrix protects. Proven over 90% effective, Shingrix is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years and older. Shingrix does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients or to a previous dose. An increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome was observed after getting Shingrix. Fainting can also happen. The most common side effects are pain, redness and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, tiredness, headache, shivering, fever, and upset stomach. Shingles doesn't care, but Shingrix protects. Shingrix is now $0 for almost everyone. Ask your doctor about Shingrix today.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Take a day off, skip Mondays, and be water-wise this summer.
On average, you can play longer on every dollar at Northern Quest. So chances are your dinner plans don't stand a chance. Luckily, you can make new ones right here at Maslow Steakhouse. Northern Quest. Yes, the best.
Considering selling your RV? R&R wants it. Tired of paying storage fees? R&R needs it. Just don't use it anymore? R&R will buy it. Due to a critical shortage of pre-owned RVs, R&R RV is currently paying our absolute top dollar for your used RV. Any year, any make, any model. Turn your RV into cash or flip it for a newer model. So if you no longer use it or want it, let R&R RV buy it. Visit the R&R RV Superstore in North Spokane or call Ryan at 509-244-5888.
Spring cleaning going on now at Parisian Rug Spa. Wash away winter dirt and grime on your treasured rugs. At Parisian Rug Spa, we have a thorough 11-step deep immersion wash process to get your valuable rugs clean, odor-free, and looking like new. It's more than washing. It's disinfecting, pet deodorizing, rug repairs, refringing, and reweaving. Going on now up to 20% off rug washing services. Come see us today. Parisians, the quality rug washing experts.
If you have a fear of missing out, you might want to start earning with a free Camus Rewards card because, dude, Camus Rewards at Northern Quest for all the ways you play.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance. Derek Dice is off this morning. It is Monday, June 5th. Mark is here with our first alert forecast. Hey, what are we dealing with today?
Positivity. It's going to be nice. First alert weather, we're seeing a few high thin clouds. That's going to be it today. A lot of blue sky, and we're going to see some light winds, 5 to 10 miles an hour. We're sitting at 60 degrees right now. It is a very mild start. Taking a look at the 4 things that you need to know as we get going on a Monday. I know it's a Monday, but it's going to be hot all week. There's no doubt about that. We're going to have 90s by Wednesday into Thursday. Storms later on this week. We'll be tracking those for you. And also talking about some cooler weather that will be coming our way. Satellite and radar, not much to report. It's high thin clouds. We do have a little bit of energy into parts of Idaho, but that's it, and it's going to stay out of our hair, and we're going to see things continue to be dry. It's mid-50s into the valley, near 60 downtown, at 60 Spokane International. Cheney, you're sitting at 49 degrees. Deer Park, one of the cool spots too, at 47 degrees. Over the next 12 hours, yeah, sun and clouds. Temperatures by 2 o'clock at 84 degrees. At 6, it's going to be 85, and at 4 and 5 o'clock, it's going to be 86, which means mid-80s throughout much of the afternoon. Get ready for it.
New from the Breaking Now desk. This morning, we're tracking details out of Iowa, where most of the Republican presidential hopefuls were this weekend, pitching themselves as the future of the party. It comes as the number of Republicans running for president is expected to grow in the coming days. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie is expected to announce he's running for president tomorrow, followed by a similar announcement by former Vice President Mike Pence on Wednesday. Nearly every Republican running for president spent the weekend in Iowa, appearing at a rally at the state fairgrounds near Des Moines. Former President Donald Trump, the leading Republican presidential candidate, was absent from the event after spending 2 days in the state just last week.
What message did he send that you're here and Donald Trump isn't?
I'm just happy to be here. I think the folks here are great.
Meanwhile, another candidate, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, taking part in a CNN town hall in Des Moines last night, calling on voters to choose a new generational leader. Also this week, North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum is expected to announce his candidacy for the 2024 presidential race. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
It has been 1 month since the city of Spokane passed a new ordinance allowing officers to arrest people using illegal drugs in public. And now we are getting a first look at how it's working. According to SPD, in May, they arrested 80 people in the downtown area for public drug use. This is video put out by Spokane Police. Officers are only able to arrest people if they see them using drugs. And during the arrest, they are supposed to talk to them about treatment options. According to Corporal Nick Briggs with Spokane Police, before the ordinance, officers were feeling powerless when it came to people openly doing drugs.
Officers would be patrolling the area, specifically downtown, and the problem is readily identifiable, but we just didn't have the tool to start the process for fixing it. So now I believe there is that tool in place. There's hope on behalf of the officers that they can impact change and, again, make it better for everybody.
Corporal Briggs also said a future goal would be to make zero public drug arrests because that would mean that the problem was eliminated. A body found in 1980 has finally been identified by Spokane Police and the county medical examiner. It's that of Donald Pearson. His body was found in a railroad tunnel in East Spokane. Police could not identify him back then because his body was severely beaten and burned. It wasn't until last year that they tested his DNA. A genealogy match led investigators to Pearson's son. And Spokane Police are hopeful that anyone who knew Donald Pearson will call Crime Check to help them find answers to his death. That number right here on your screen, 509-456-2233. 3 major chemical companies have agreed to pay more than $1 billion to settle claims that they contaminated drinking water across the U.S. with so-called forever chemicals. Chemours, DuPont, and Corteva are facing thousands of lawsuits across the country alleging PFAS were used in manufacturing and then polluted the environment. The chemicals linger in the environment and the human body and are linked to several forms of cancer. Under the agreement, the companies will contribute nearly $1.2 billion in a settlement fund. The fund will be used to help remove PFAS from public drinking water systems. The companies say a definitive agreement is expected to be finalized later this year. The number of people living at a Spokane homeless camp continues to fall. The Washington Department of Transportation says there are now about 15 people living at Camp Hope. The deadline for the camp's closure is June 30th. Good morning, Northwest Time is now 6:34. Let's get Mark back into the picture here.
Going to be a great day. I know it's a Monday, but it's still going to be a great day.
Hey, some Mondays are great Mondays.
That's true.
Some.
I like your post on Facebook.
Oh, it
looks like a Monday. It is, but temperatures in the mid-80s. We're going to talk more about how we're going to bump into the 90s. That's going to happen later on this week.
And firefighters acted quickly to save a Hayden home over the weekend. Why the fire chief says a year ago they wouldn't have made it in time.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
At Fred Meyer, we want our fresh produce to meet your expectations, which is why we do up to a 27-point inspection to check for things like color and scarring. Because when it comes to fresh, higher standards mean fresher produce. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
I'm Jonah, and I'd like to welcome you to the brand new Coeur d'Alene Nissan. You'll find the grand dealership lobby open, comfortable, and relaxing. A service center with state-of-the-art equipment committed to getting you quickly and safely back on the road. There's much more to experience. I'm inviting you to stop in and see us. We're just off Highway 95 in Coeur d'Alene.
Get pampered, relax, invigorate, and rejuvenate. 7 Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa's new North Spokane location is a full-service salon that specializes in achieving this every day. Guests enjoy a complimentary drink with all services, including hair, nails, spa, microblading, full bridal, and more. Our 10,000 square foot spa, one of the largest in the Northwest, accommodates large groups, and walk-ins are welcome too. 7 Wonders Nail, Hair, and Spa, a luxury experience accommodating everyone.
Let's wave the flag together. Hello, I'm Mark Peterson with 4 News Now, presenting the Great American Flag Swap. Bring your old tattered flag to any BECU Spokane location on Friday, June 23rd. In exchange, you'll receive a new American-made flag from Uncle Sam's Flag and Gift.
BECU is proud to be part of the Great American Flag Swap. We're honored to live in a community that supports veterans and military families who sacrifice for the benefit of us all. Visit us in Spokane and see what banking is like when people come first. BECU, not for profit, equals more for people.
You've been counting the days, weeks, months, just waiting.
Because the Memorial Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. And check out the Summit Firm for only $299.99. Or save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a free $300 gift. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. Hurry, the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
When you download the Fred Meyer app, you have easy access to savings every day and get personalized coupons sent straight to your phone. Save big today when you download the Fred Meyer app. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone.
It is 6:37. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Stock markets around the globe getting a boost from the jobs report in the U.S. It shows the U.S. economy gaining more jobs than expected, but wage growth is also slowing. The Nikkei in Tokyo this morning rising nearly 2%. Hong Kong's markets adding 0.7%. Oil prices may be on the way up too. Saudi Arabia now says it'll make the biggest cut to its output in years next month, down to 9 million barrels of oil a day compared to 10 million it pumped last month. Shoppers this summer are going to see something they haven't seen in a while: sales on eggs. Prices are coming back down after climbing because of an outbreak of avian flu. In January, egg prices spiked to about $4 a dozen. They're now down to $2 or lower, and some supermarket chains are talking about discounts. Apple could be ready to offer its own on-ramp to the metaverse today. The company is widely expected to unveil a new headset that could handle both virtual and augmented reality. The announcement set to come during Apple's annual developers conference. Firefighters are treating a fire inside a Hayden home as suspicious. Nobody was injured. The fire is out thanks in part to a brand new fire station. Firefighters from the brand new Northern Lakes Fire Station at the Coeur d'Alene Airport arrived on scene just minutes after the call. Fire Chief Pat Riley says putting out this fire so quickly would not have been possible just a year ago.
We're brought in for a specific purpose, and it's nice to know that we're fulfilling our obligation to the community and kind of bringing those response times down for everyone.
The third station was funded through a FEMA grant, also bringing in new firefighters to staff it. The funding is only set to last for 3 years. Once that is up, it'll be up to voters to decide if it stays. A Seattle neighborhood's been on edge since a threat prompted school to switch to online instruction. There's been 3 shootings near Garfield High School in just the last month, and parents say it's negatively affecting their kids' education. And more needs to be done to put an end to gun violence. Attorney General Bob Ferguson agrees.
Been a lot of progress, banning the sale of assault weapons, banning the sale of high-capacity magazines, but it's also time to take a look at next steps as well.
Ferguson said those next steps include more mental health resources and bringing in more law enforcement around these schools.
It is 6:39, and here's your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be sunny and a warm start, and we'll continue to keep the warmth all the way through the day. You'll need some light layers. You'll need your sunglasses. Drink your water. 86 the high today.
4 News Now and STCU are continuing to celebrate the graduates of the class of 2023, and we want to honor the graduating senior in your life. Malia Ota is graduating from Central Valley. The message says, Malia is my amazing granddaughter. She's graduating from CV and Running Start with 2 years worth of college under her belt, all while playing softball and basketball through her school years, receiving Most Inspirational Player on multiple teams in multiple years. Most importantly, she's an amazing young lady who would do anything to help someone in need. Her amazing spirit is an inspiration to her grandfather. She has always made my heart smile. And this is Ryan Keeling of Ridgeline High School. The message says, all through the crazy 4 years of high school, Ryan never lost his smile. Congratulations on your graduation. Go to KXLY.com/graduates to submit your grad's photo for a chance to be featured right here. And 10 lucky seniors will also win a $50 gift card courtesy of STCU. Good morning. Northwest time is now just about 6:41. Destiny Richards is live with a look at what it takes to be a lifeguard.
That's right. Being a lifeguard is not just about keeping families safe at the pool, but also at certain amenities like the pool slide here at Park Road Pool. We'll be talking to one former lifeguard about her experience.
Download the 4 News Now app today. Summer storms, sudden, intense, dangerous. 4 News Now First Alert Weather warns you in advance.
Up to quarter-size hail.
Keeping you informed until the threat is past and your family is safe. On the air, on the app, only on 4 News Now.
Injured in a car, truck, or motorcycle wreck? Get real results. Get Russell and Hill.
On the day of my accident, I got rear-ended and I flew off my motorcycle on the highway. It was painful. I saw Russell and Hill on TV, and I called them, and they took care of the collections right off the bat. They got right on it, got things handled, and I'm happy.
Russell and Hill will fight for you. Call 800-LAW-0842.
My parents started their first dealership in Coeur d'Alene in 1983. They took pride in being locally owned and work hard to help this great community we call home.
Now, 3 generations later, we're still proud to be one of the last locally owned Subaru dealerships, and we're working harder than ever to give back to the community that has supported us all these years.
Because we're looking forward to being your local family Subaru dealer for generations to come.
We all have causes near and dear to our hearts. That's why at Horizon Credit Union, we are dedicated to giving back, supporting local charities, expressing our not-for-profit values, investing in you and our community. Because your path is our purpose, and together we make a positive impact. Discover the difference. Horizon! Open your account today. Visit hzcu.org/discover.
Save with Bi-Mart's latest savings book through Tuesday. Find it posted on Bi-Mart.com.
Plus, watch for our next 16-page savings book arriving in members' mailboxes this week with the new savings starting Tuesday. Find great savings for your Northwest lifestyle in sporting goods, lawn and patio must-haves, pet supplies, and more. In-store and online, save now at Bimart, your employee-owned membership store.
Wildfires can strike at any time. 4 News Now Fire Watch coverage keeps you safe on TV and on the go to protect your family.
Tracking the largest local wildfire.
Stay safe all fire season long on 4 News Now.
PAR, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you going to build?
It's now 6:44. Interested in being a lifeguard? Spokane Valley pools are staffed enough to open this summer, but they are still hiring, and the first day of swimming is June 17th. Destiny Richards is live with what it takes to be a lifeguard and what they'll be looking for this summer.
Yeah, so a big thing to know about lifeguards here in Spokane Valley is that they're also swim instructors, so they work with kids. That's a big part of this role. You're keeping families safe at the pool and also on the water slide, specifically here at Park Road Pool. And there's our special guest, Krista Crago, coming down the water slide. We wanted her to make a grand entrance this morning. Tell me, for lifeguards, do they get plenty of times to go down the slide?
Yeah, we love to have them, have some fun when they're off shift. So they really enjoy it.
Yeah, but there are also special rules, for families, for kids coming down the slide as well.
Yes, so we do have a height requirement of 48 inches. We ask that you sit on your bottom, feet first, and only one person at a time.
All right, and are all the pools open June 17th to August 27th?
Yes, yep.
All right, and then tell us about the experience being a swim instructor, because that is definitely a part of it. Do you have to come in, already knowing how to swim so you can teach, or is there some training with that?
Yeah, we would expect that there's at least, some swim experience involved in that, but as far as training goes, you will be fully trained on all your lifeguard training as well as swim instructor training. So, the bare minimum coming in, there's not a whole lot of expectancy there.
All right, great. Well, thanks for talking with us this morning. Thanks for coming down the slide. I considered it, but I'm in full dress this morning. I had to weigh it in my mind. But you have to go to our website, KXLY.com, to learn more about all of the different Spokane Valley pools, to learn more about the positions that are open, lifeguard positions, if you want to, hang out at the pool and get paid for it. Again, all in this story on KXLY.com. I'll send it back to the studio for now.
I wonder how chilly that
I was just thinking.
She did great. The timing was perfect, but I was thinking, ooh, that might be, even if it's a nice morning, and it is a nice morning, that might be mighty chilly getting out of there.
The water's still trying to come up in temperature.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. Our lakes and rivers are very cold. We want everyone slowly warming up, but if you're going to be outside, take it easy. Now, take a live look, and we've got blue skies. We look in the West Plains, I-90 and Geiger, I-95, US 195 and Hatch. Looking pretty good. Traffic picking up. People getting on to work as we start the first full week of June. All right, temperatures this morning. 60 degrees here in Spokane, 58 in Coeur d'Alene, 56 Grand Coulee, a little cooler in Winthrop at 46. But you've got temperatures down in the Tri-Cities at 53, but they're going to warm up to be hotter than us. 86 currently. We do have light winds. We're going to see those 5 to 10 miles an hour today. Again, some variable clouds, nothing major. Overnight clearing, the remnants of that full moon, 55 degrees for the overnight low. So again, with those very mild weather, you open up the windows, get some of that cool air in. With the hot weather, you shut everything down in the morning, try and hold on to the cool temperatures throughout much of the day. Temperatures right now, 61 downtown, 46 Meade, 47 up into Deer Park. Cheney's 52 degrees, not looking too bad, but we are going to warm up near 60, Liberty Lake and Post Falls. So again, very mild weather starting. In fact, we have mid-50s all over North Idaho. Going to take a brief glimpse at what's going on around the nation. We do have a low, and we see that right over southern Idaho as it continues to move around, keeping us out of play, but we do have, again, that energy shooting up north into areas of western Montana. The colder air and the smoke coming out of Alberta, you can track it all the way across, and then it's coming down into New England. So they're going to have that haze. Wonderful sunrises and sunsets, but the smoke, and that's the issue there. And they're going to get colder. We continue to see thunderstorms firing up into areas of the southwest and pushing into Texas. For us, we're not going to see any of that. We're not going to see the smoke. We're going to see plenty of sun, a few high thin clouds. Forecast radar, the energy that low really into the central panhandle across into western Montana. Then it's really going to start kicking up north into Canada, and that's going to be for tomorrow morning. So everybody starts to dry out and sets up for some heat that's going to be moving in. So we want you to be prepared for this because temperatures are going to be 20 degrees above average. Today it's going to be 15 degrees above average. 86 for us, 85 into Coeur d'Alene, near 90 into Grand Coulee. And we're going to see those upper 80s and low 90s all the way as we look at the east slopes of the Cascades. Kalispell at 81 degrees, not bad. Rain showers in 79 into Missoula. And again, we're going to see Coeur d'Alene into the mid-80s. So we'll have mid-80s today, upper 80s Tuesday, low 90s Wednesday, Thursday. The rain showers, thunderstorm activity really on Friday. That low pulling the cooler temperatures down. Saturday 78, and then on Sunday 77. So we show you now what that temperature trend is. There's hope for even cooler temperatures. So we're going to see this come up, and then well, you know, 85. All right, I thought it was going to trend down. It trends back up again. Hey, I want to tell you about over the weekend. Dusty Tellingson, Nordic Smoke, friend of Extreme Team, sent me some pics and said, hey, we're at Salnave, we're in Cheney. We've got the West Plains Little League Championship going on. This is the field we did a year ago, and he says, man, it still looks great. It's so great that, you know, I got to tell you, the Spangled Padres took the championship. And Maximus Tellison is in there, and that's the happy faces of what those kids look like after they have been outside, they played, they pushed, and they persevered. And all the kids and families, I hope you had a great weekend out at Salnave. So nice that it's still looking great.
Oh, indeed. Congrats to the Padres. It's now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's up next.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Jacobs Custom Living.
Kelly here at Colville Toyota with the pups, cruising in this new Toyota Highlander.
We've met many new neighbors and come to love this beautiful region.
Our hometown-friendly restaurants, scenic rivers, Colville, Kettle, and Columbia.
Confederated County Museum, the golf course, hiking around Colville Mountain, a leisurely picnic at one of our parks,
or just a beautiful scenic drive.
Our region has plenty to offer, and so does Colville Toyota.
Your small-town dealership with a big heart.
Hey, did you lock in the ringer for the softball team yet? We really need to repeat as Kubota League champs.
Yeah, check this out.
What's up? 56. Is that Ben Gregg?
Yeah, he can hit, he can pitch, and he sold 3 tractors this morning.
Come to Adams Tractor and get your Kubota today. For new tractors, parts, and service, and with 5 locations, we are the Northwest's biggest and best Kubota dealer.
They were at home near Sandpoint when George's wife Sue found him unresponsive and started CPR. Within minutes, he was airlifted to Kootenai Health because George was having a STEMI, the most serious type of heart attack. Fortunately, Kootenai Health is a level 1 STEMI center with state-of-the-art cardiac care. So, just 90 minutes after his heart attack, George woke up with a healed heart and a very happy wife.
Where should I walk? Right here? Is this good?
Yeah, you can walk right there. This is your show. Do whatever you want.
You walk in.
It's live with Kelly and Mark.
Wow, that was a nice reception.
New research suggests that French fries may be linked to depression.
No.
I experience euphoria upon eating French fries.
Euphoria.
Elation.
All the E's.
Every weekday morning.
That's right. That's right.
It all goes down on daytime's #1 talk show.
Yeah, of course that. All that.
We're sitting on a couch with the new co-host, husband and wife team.
Watch live with Kelly and Mark. Weekdays at 9 a.m. Only on 4 News Now. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is now 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Monday and your work week with the Morning Sprint. Mark is talking about a warm start to the week. Sydney Charles has details from the Shoshone County Sheriff about the Kellogg High School graduation issue. And Destiny Richards is live with how Spokane Valley pools are gearing up to keep you safe this summer. But first, one woman died and 3 other people were hospitalized in a 2-car crash on State Route 243 Sunday. According to Washington State Patrol, the crash happened 11 miles southeast of Mattawa just after 3 yesterday afternoon. A car driven by 31-year-old Kaylee Deskin was heading south and went onto the shoulder, then overcorrected, hitting the front of a car headed north. 59-year-old Maria Quijano, the passenger in the northbound car, died at the scene. The driver of that car and both people in the southbound car were injured and hospitalized. Deskin's been charged with second-degree negligent driving. A man fired multiple shots in the air during an argument just south of the Pavilion in Riverfront Park on Sunday. Spokane Police arrested 27-year-old Ku Lin, who faces multiple charges, including unlawful discharge of a firearm, reckless endangerment, and carrying a firearm without a concealed pistol license. Police say more charges could be pending. A body found in 1980 has finally been identified by Spokane police and the medical examiner. That is Donald Pearson. His body was found in a railroad tunnel in East Spokane. Police could not identify him back then because his body was severely beaten and burned. It wasn't until last year that they tested his DNA. A genealogy match led investigators to his son. Spokane police are hopeful that anyone who knew Donald Pearson will call Crime Check to help them find answers to his death.
We're learning new details from the Shoshone County Sheriff regarding Kellogg's high school graduation. The Kellogg School District had its high school graduation on Saturday, but the district told 4 News Now that the graduation set for June 2nd was postponed due to a protest sparked by a misunderstanding over why a student wouldn't be allowed to walk. Now, the superintendent, Lance Pearson, also adding that he made the decision after being told by the Shoshone County Sheriff's Office that around 300 people were expected to protest. But Shoshone County Sheriff Holly Lindsay posted on Facebook last night that the decision to cancel was made by KHS staff. After the initial protest on Friday, the captain received information that groups from Cooney County may attend the protest. The sheriff and county commissioner Dave Dose met with the superintendent and KHS staff regarding next steps. The sheriff says after she and the county commissioner left the school during lunch, she was informed that KHS decided to cancel the graduation. You can read Sheriff Lindsay's full statement right now on KXLY.com.
All right, good morning, everybody. And our First Alert Weather and that First Alert Weather app. Still valid, still open, and still free. 58 is what we have right now in Coeur d'Alene. We're sitting at 60 in Spokane. Looks pretty nice. Temperatures right now into the mid-40s for Meade. We've got 56 into the valley and 60 at Fairchild. Our day today is going to warm up. We're going to be into the mid-80s, 86 by 4 o'clock. That'll be our high today.
The Spokane County Sheriff's Office says one man died in a shooting with deputies early Sunday morning. 2 deputies were searching for a wanted man near East Broadway and Northeastern Road in Spokane Valley. Deputies say they encountered an unknown man there and shots were fired. The Sheriff's Office did not say who shot first. The man died at the scene. Deputies say they saw a gun on the ground near that man. The man's identity will be released by the medical examiner.
And we've been live this morning at Park Road Pool in Spokane Valley talking about lifeguard jobs across the different Spokane Valley pools. They are fully staffed to open on June 17th, but it is a bare bones staff. They always need backup, so you can apply right now to be a lifeguard/swim instructor. Their lifeguards also teach swim lessons. You go to our website, KXLY.com, where we have a link to their website. You can learn more about the job and more about pool rules here in Spokane Valley.
3 major chemical companies have agreed to pay more than $1 billion to settle claims they contaminated drinking water across the U.S. with so-called forever chemicals. Chemours, DuPont, and Corteva are facing thousands of lawsuits across the country alleging PFAS substances were used in manufacturing and then polluted the environment. Under the agreement, the companies will contribute nearly $1.2 billion to a settlement fund. The fund will be used to help remove PFAS from public drinking water systems. Hoopfest is just a few weeks away, and organizers say they are looking for more court monitors. Organizers say they'll provide you with all the tools and training you need. As an added perk, you will get free gear, including t-shirts, shorts, and shoes courtesy Under Armour. We have a link on KXLY.com to register.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
4 News Now anchor team, not just in the newsroom, but in the community. We're doing the work, listening to you, asking questions, and getting the answers you need to help keep your family safe. It's what we mean when we say, expect more on 4 News Now.
All right, taking a live look, and we've got a really nice day underway. Temperatures into the low 60s, but it is going to get hotter from here. We're going to be 75 by 10 a.m. In fact, we're going to warm up to 85 degrees, 86, probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's going to be warm. It's going to continue to be warm. I mean, 88 tomorrow, and then we're going to be in the low 90s. We're going to see that continue all the way through Thursday. Friday, cooler after rain showers and thunderstorm potential Thursday night through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, nice. Upper 70s with overnight lows still around 60 degrees.
All right, Mark, thank you so much. And thank you for tuning in this morning. We hope to see you throughout Good Morning America. It starts right now.